Well, this is news coming in from Tamil Nadu, where the AIADMK and BJP have now sealed the deal as far as seat sharing is concerned for the upcoming elections, which are scheduled exactly a month from now. In fact, BJP will be contesting from 20 constituencies in these elections. Those are the latest details coming in. And remember, just yesterday, AIADMK put out their first list of candidates as well. Murugan is joining us for more details. Murugan, BJP and AIADMK have now sealed the deal as far as their own seat sharing agreement is concerned.
Definitely. Yesterday, right after releasing the first candidate list, now we are seeing that the ADMK also finalizes the deal with the BJP and issued the agreement signed between both the parties, and ADMK has offered 20 seats to BJP. Earlier it was speculated that the BJP will be given 25 seats to contest for the assembly elections, but now ADMK has finalized the deal for 20 seats with the BJP, and the agreement also has been released. And this comes at a very interesting juncture when TTV Dinakaran, who refused to align with ADMK or BJP for the assembly elections. Yesterday evening, when he was addressing the media, he categorically said that he will not be intimidated or pressured by anyone to forge an alliance with the ADMK or BJP, and he will continue to contest alone or form a third friend for the assembly elections. And following that remark, now we are seeing ADMK around at midnight, the ADMK releasing this agreement between both BJP and ADMK for the upcoming assembly election.
All right, Murugan, do stay with us. That's one side of the story. Now let's look at the other side of the story. That is the Allies, Congress and DMK, where 5 days on, the tussle seems to be continuing over the seat sharing formula. Now, we understand from sources that Congress is not happy with the number of seats that's being offered by the DMK and is not ready to accept anything less than 30 seats. But sources also suggest that we might see a consensus between the allies today itself. An agreement will be signed at the earliest, is what we understand. But meanwhile, actor and politician Kamal Hassan has hit out at the DMK over the impasse with Congress. Hassan has called DMK as BJP's B team for denying enough seats to the Congress. So, Murugan, on the other hand here, this is something we've been talking about for the past few days now. No consensus between the DMK and Congress. Earlier, they were supposed to, put out their seat sharing agreement yesterday, but that didn't happen. What is the status as of now?
The Congress and the ADMK alliance talks have reached a point of break or pact, because now we are saying that there was no consensus has been reached in last 5 days. There were hectic meetings between both the parties happened, and then we saw both Congress holding marathon meetings at the party office to reach a consensus, but so far it has not been reached. Yesterday, during the executive committee meeting, all the Congress leaders have categorically informed the Congress High Command that they should not accept anything less than 36 or a number which is respectable to Congress. But on the DMK camp, we are saying that there was no improvement in the talks or the negotiations made by them with Congress, and that is why now the alliance have reached to such a situation where the Congress have completely pushed the ball to DMK's court, and now they have when we spoke with the Congress leaders, they said that they have already made their proposal to the DMK, and it is for the DMK to accept it and invite them for the talks, and then only the Congress leaders will be going to DMK office for seat sharing talks. So now the Congress have left it to the DMK whether to make it or break it. So we have to wait and watch whether the DMK climbs down to offer the seats that have been requested by the Congress, or they will still stand to stick a decision of offering not more than 24 seats. So this will be known in a day, is what we are hearing, because DMK has called for a massive public rally on March 7th, and before that they are trying to stitch their alliance. We already know yesterday DMK confirmed its alliance with CPI also, and today morning the alliance with the CPM will be confirmed and only Congress will be left out. So both Congress and DMK are in a position to sort out their difference for the upcoming assembly elections.
All right, Murugan, it is going to be interesting to see, how they manage to come to an agreement, if at all. Thank you so much for joining us with all of those details.